Good afternoon and welcome back to the Workbench. Today I want to do a quick video on unboxing this package here which I received yesterday, and which is, as I hope it is, the PCBs that I ordered recently from DirtyPCB. Well, actually not that recently. I think it's about 5 weeks ago, maybe even 6 weeks. It's been a while. They're definitely the shipping is definitely slow. I did choose the cheapest one, however. I did say, I think, 3 to 8 weeks is definitely on the longer section. I don't know why. A lot of the stuff I get from China is usually here in 2 weeks. I don't know why this one is much longer, but hey, I mean, like they say, it's a cheap service, you get what you pay for. They don't claim to be the best in the world. Strangely enough, though, the return address is in Singapore, so I don't know how that works, but yeah. Anyway, apparently these are from China. If you've seen the previous video where I panelised a bunch of designs and stuck them all together and sent them off, you'll know what to expect, or at least I'll expect what I hope I expect. Anyway, yes, circuit boards. Hopefully that's what they are. In comparison to JLC PCB, we shall see what the quality is like. I have ordered from them before, and they are quite good. Also much faster shipping, although admittedly for that order I did use DHL or FedEx or whatever it was, which I got for free because it was my first order. So that was nice. So let's see, how does this box go? Looks like that's the back. This looks like the front. There we go. So yeah, I mean, I don't mind waiting a few weeks. It's not a big deal. None of the stuff in here is urgent, so it's perfectly fine, but it does highlight my sort of main problem with overseas board houses and things like that, is that they do take a longer time than doing it yourself. And the main reason why I got these ones done here is just because the designs are quite fiddly and small and would have been quite a pain to do myself, and also one lot I wanted several copies of one board, so yeah, it would have been annoying to do a bunch of those. Let me just hide this here because this has my address on it. So it comes with the thing, it's a Dirty PCBs on it. You've got a description of what I've got there. So yeah, I ordered a FR4 2-layer 10x10cm proto pack, plus or minus 10, well, it should be 10 plus or minus maybe 1 or 2, 1.6mm thickness, just basic hot air solder leveling, 1 ounce copper, black, solder mask. We'll see how that came out. But yeah, like I was saying, the time taken, I mean, this took several weeks, and that was one of the cheapest options I could find. JLC would have been faster, but I'd have to pay for DHL, or even with these guys I could have paid for extra, but there you go. If you want something urgently, I guess it's perfectly fine if you pay a lot of money, but the thing is I can do most boards myself at home for not much money at all, and I can do them like in one day, so yeah, it's a trade-off. And considering most of my stuff is single layer, you know, something like this here, this pick kit 2 that I made myself, I mean, that board, you know, it's very simple, it's all single layer, very cheap, and you can do it very quickly, do it in a day. So yeah, I mean, it's trade-off, you know, depends if you have the equipment, if you have the time, if you care, obviously. But anyway, let's have a look at these. So yeah, actually the packaging seems to be about the same as JLC PCB, though maybe they actually have more bubble wrap, I'm not sure, I can't remember. But yeah, the boards themselves shrink wrapped with some bubble wrap on one side. That's the same as what we did with the other guys, so that's interesting. But yeah, they're all routed out. We got these holes there between each one, and the little things to snap them off with. So hopefully these will all work. They look pretty good, actually. Yeah, they look nice. I mean, they don't look like they're any worse quality than the other ones. So yeah, I mean, to be fair, they call them dirty, but They don't look that dirty to me. They look pretty nice actually. Let's open it and see what kind of see, can I open it? Oh yep, there we go. It's fairly easy to get apart. Now we can pull these out, maybe. Maybe I'll just pull one out. Alright, so there we go. How many boards did I get? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I think if I can count properly, yeah, 3, 6, 9, 10, 11. So I actually got one extra. That's nice, I suppose. Yeah, I mean the quality is quality looks fine to me. I mean it's very nice. It's wow, okay. Down here we've got some solder mask has not gone on properly, so this track there is a bit exposed, but it has got the solder on there, so that's not too bad. Take some close-ups of this. Just have a look. Let's see. Yeah, the overall quality is not as good, I guess, as the JLC PCB ones. There are some areas where there's like missing solder. You know, some pads that are still just bare copper. Mostly that's just some vias. Other than that, though, I mean, it's pretty nice. It's definitely no worse quality than something I'd make myself. I mean, this is not perfect. So yeah, I mean, in terms of cheapness, they seem pretty good. Yeah, I got some vias on this. One of these boards are not tinted for some reason. I don't know why. It doesn't really make any sense. The solder mask hasn't gone on those, although it has gone on there on other copies. So I mean, yeah, they're not perfect, but they're still perfectly usable. They're good enough. Definitely more than good enough. For the price, it's pretty nice. As long as you don't mind the slow delivery time, but that's okay. I have no idea if these have an actual like electrical test to check to make sure everything makes sense. They probably don't. I'm not sure. But yeah, these look good. I'm happy with that. I'm pretty happy with that indeed. The question is how easy it is to break these out. Did my panelising actually make sense? I mean, I've never done this before. I've never panelised a thing with these little break-off tabs before, so I have no idea how that goes. Supposedly it works quite well, but I've never tried it. This is my first time, so we'll see. For some of these I should be able to break them off by hand, I think, or you can use side cutters as well. Apparently too, but I'm just going to try breaking it by hand and just see what happens. So I'm going to try and snap this one off. So let's just grab that and just try and break it. And there we go. It snaps off with a crunching sound and seems to work quite well. Yeah, I mean there's some rough edges there, but you know, supposedly you can just grab your side cutters and just nibble that off, and that works really well actually. Yeah. I mean, obviously, if you want a perfect edge, you're going to have to get these all done separately, but it works. Let's see. It's pretty good. Doesn't bother me if there's a little rough bit there. Of course, you could file that even, sand it down if that really bothered you. But yeah, I mean that seems to work quite well. Maybe better if you do it like this, but well, can this get in here? I don't know. There we go. Yeah, that seems to work. This is the particular one that I really wanted. The real pain. This would have been a very big pain to make myself, because I basically have all these contacts, if you can see there. IDE twister. It's a 40 pin. It's for twisting a 40 pin IDE cable. Well, actually two different plugs. Mirrored, well, sort of, swapping each contact to the opposite side of the board because of the way it's for a little computer. Yeah, anyway, would have been very hard to get it because I had to get it very short to fit in the case, and would have been hard to do that by hand. Not impossible, but it would have been a pain. I would have had to run like a lot of this fine wire here and put it on something, and yeah. Anyway, much easier to do it with this. So this other stuff here basically just comes along for the ride, especially this one here. This would have been quite hard to do, but yeah, there we go. So that seems to work very nicely. I'm very happy with that so far. Have to see when I actually go to solder these together how well it works, but from what I can tell, the quality is perfectly acceptable for prototypes and hobbyist stuff and just mucking around. And I mean, yeah, probably for simple designs you could probably get away with using these in production as well, if you just have like pretty wide traces and big pads and all that kind of stuff, and you're not too bothered about stuff like this here where the solder mask is not perfectly on the board there. You've got a little bit there, and you don't mind about some vias not being properly covered, or if you don't have vias at all, if you're just doing single-sided boards, this would be great. I mean, if you just couldn't be bothered doing it yourself, or you wanted to do a lot of copies of one thing, this would definitely be fine. So yeah, Dirty PCBs. Their PCBs aren't perfect, that is true. They are a little dirty, but they're still pretty good, so I'm happy with that. I definitely would recommend them. If you haven't tried them yet, give them a try. You might be pleasantly surprised. Hopefully you're pleasantly surprised. I am. If you're displeasantly surprised, well, that's unfortunate, but nothing I can do. Anyway, there you go. Dirty PCBs. Not so bad at all. See you next time.